This is the afternoon weather update. This is for Thursday, the 2nd of November. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather again today with a cloudless sky. Cold again tonight, not quite as cold as last night. Some spots were actually in the upper teens early this morning. Then we warm up with 70s by the weekend, but we need rain. When will it return? All the new model data is in, so we'll discuss things. This is the upper air look across the country. And again, the big trough that brought the cold air that's moved on by, we have a zonal flow and a very dry air mass. And again today, not a cloud in the sky across Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, just clear as could be. Temperatures responding pretty nicely to the November sun. Again, we were mostly in the 20s this morning, but a couple of spots hit upper teens. Gadsden hit 19, for one example. Birmingham at 60, Tuscaloosa 62. We have upper 50s for Anniston and Gadsden, mid-60s for Mobile and Dothan. And we'll continue to warm up for the next several days. We'll see highs back in the 70s by the time the weekend gets here. Very quiet across the contiguous United States. For Alabama, basically the freeze warning season is over. Our growing season is ended. They have stopped issuing freeze warnings now. No thunderstorms across the country through tonight. Tomorrow, maybe a rumble of thunder over the southern tip of Florida. And on day 3, which is Saturday, there might be some thunder for the Washington coast. And that's about it. Very calm days. Now, here's the problem. We really need some rain. And the rain for the next 7 days, again, showing basically nothing here. I mean nothing. This is valid through Thursday morning of next week. And again, we're still seeing evidence, some signals that we might see a decent rain event in about 15 days. We'll take a look at the new guidance on that here in a moment. In the tropics, we have one very disorganized tropical wave over the Caribbean. And only a 20% chance of this developing in the short term, and only a 20% chance of this developing in the longer term. You know, at one point, NHC had this with a high chance of becoming a depression or storm, but now it looks like dry air, strong upper winds, just not going to happen. And the rest of the Atlantic basin is quiet. So model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 12Z run. This is valid tomorrow at 4. Zonal flow, dry air mass, and a beautiful day. Sunny with highs in the 60s, maybe 70s for South Alabama. Saturday looks good, sunny with highs in the 70s, and the same thing on Sunday. So a nice weekend with mostly 70s during the day. Early morning low should be in the 40s. Monday, we're still dry. Highs in the mid to upper 70s. Tuesday, we'd be flirting with 80, and we might see low 80s by Wednesday. In fact, the new NBM for Birmingham showing 81 on Wednesday. And a week from today, Thursday, the 9th of November, again, a zonal flow, a little short wave. Could it squeeze out a sprinkle? Maybe, but don't count on it. There's an old rule in the forecasting business. You don't forecast rain in the middle of a drought. And the other rule is that droughts often end ugly with big flood or severe weather events. And we hope that's not going to happen this time, but again, the odds of meaningful rain through all of next week looking low. Let's go out 10 days. This is Sunday, the 12th of November. A northwest flow aloft, and once again, a cool, dry air mass settling in here. So in the longer range, this is coming off the ensembles. This is what you want to look at here, and if you're looking beyond 10 days, this is from the GFS. And again, you can see that the mean is up to about an inch. Some of the members up to about 3 inches out there in that mid-month time frame. And we're just looking for signals. There's no way to know specifics at this point, but hopefully things will change and we'll see a decent rain event in here in about 10 to 15 days. Temperatures coming off the NBM National Blend of Models. You can see the warm-up, 67 tomorrow. This is for Birmingham. Your number could be different. 70s for the weekend, 81 on Wednesday of next week, and then the numbers come back down with highs in the 60s that following weekend and lows in the 40s. But we will say there's no evidence of another freeze here for the next 10 days. In fact, here's the latest 8 to 14-day guidance just in. This is for November 10th through the 16th. And if this works out, temperatures here would be above average during that time frame. Roll that kid cam. Oh, man, we had some fun today. A gym full, big crowd at Donahue Elementary School in Gadsden. And, man, there was some well-dressed students in that group. And teachers, I should say. I mean, they're looking good. I mean, they were really looking good. Had a great time today talking about weather. And look at this cake. I mean, yeah, you can learn about the seasons on top of a cake. That's amazing. Goodness gracious, that's exactly the way the seasons work. But again, to all the students and the faculty members at Donahue Elementary School in Gadsden, you guys were just great today. And from Etowah County, it was over to Blount County, and these are the kids at Hayden Elementary School. And, oh, boy, that was fun. We had a great time talking about the science of meteorology. And, these are third and fourth graders. And we had so much fun today. And look at this. You know what this thing is? That's not a cake. That is a cookie cake. I don't think I've ever seen a double-decker like that. But that's an amazing piece of art right there. But I've had the chance to come see the kids at Hayden many, many, many times over the years. And it's just great. The teachers, the administrative staff there, they're just as good as it gets. So, again, to all the students at Hayden Elementary School in Blount County, you guys were a lot of fun earlier today. So tomorrow, Northport Elementary, and then Northport Intermediate School, and then I'll be speaking at the Culver House School of Business at the University of Alabama, and then it's on to John Carroll High School. It's the last Friday Night Rivals game of the week for us. Over on our sister station, the game this week, it is Maplesville at John Carroll. I was down at Maplesville not too long ago, and that'll be a lot of fun. I'll be live on ABC 3340 at 4, 5, and 6, over on Blitz Game Day on Channel 68 at 6:30. That's our sister station. The game itself on Channel 68 at 7 o'clock. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening right across the hall in Studio A, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.